Welcome back to UnKind TV, everyone. I have the giggles again. We're George and Martha.
Welcome back!
Stop it. Stop. Stop funny. Today, that really scared me. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I didn't think she was going to touch me. Why did you do that to me?
You know, until you can love her, she's really never going to leave you.
Just you wait.
Okay,
Just you wait. My prank is going to really...
Oh yeah, you want to hear about her prank, what she's doing to me on April Fool's Day? It involves Gloria Allred and a really extreme accusation.
Today we'll be recapping The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Season 10 finale. It's episode 16. Family reunion. La 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 la. Give me that. We're back with Danielle and Melissa. When they put Danielle's name on the screen, I noticed, boy, is this a cold shoulder or what? They don't put Danielle, Teresa's friend, or Danielle, former housewife. It's just Danielle.
I wish they put an exclamation point afterwards, because then it could be like, Danielle, the musical. Melissa
seems to readily believe Danielle when she says that Teresa influenced her. Yeah, do it. And Melissa's like, well, that's more reason why she shouldn't be hanging out with you if she's encouraging your violence. And my rose-colored glasses are off, so bye, Danielle. And Danielle just sits there.
I have to say, Danielle reminded me of someone. Say something.
Who could that be? She does have Janine Pirro energy, and I know they're not going to understand what we're talking about.
I don't care.
But there's something funny.
There is.
It's the things she says. Like, you know how she said, like...
And the way she does with her...
Yeah, this and the glasses. And when she says, I was influenced...
Oh,
okay, I'm going to pretend Janine Pirro pulled Margaret's hair.
Okay, all right.
All right. Of course it's wrong. It was wrong when she threw the water on me. It was wrong when she threw the wine at me. I had enough. And I was also influenced.
Okay, now say puta as Janine.
What is the word? Puta.
Okay.
You know what's funny? I've never addressed this, but I'm pretty sure, people can correct me if I'm wrong, in Spanish it's puta.
Yeah, P-U-T-A.
Yeah,
but then
and
people
that's what
are
you said.
commenting P-U-N-T-A.
I think that's just from the way I say it, but I'm pretty sure the Italian version is putana.
Okay, yeah.
And Danielle didn't know, and she just said puta.
No, that's why I loved it so much.
Oh, she probably picked that up from her cartel friend.
That's right, that's right.
What is it? What did the guy yell at me in the car when I was Beverly? Puta! Steve and Dan came to me and said, you should pull her hair. And I told Teresa, and Teresa said, yeah, do it. They're very similar, you're right. Anything Danielle says, you could hear Judge Janine sing it.
Oh, I miss Judge. I miss the Judge.
She'll be around. I don't know why we cut to Frank Catania pranking Joey Gorga by rubbing a hot dog on his face with his crotch lowered. There's some very homoerotic stuff going on.
Oh, after
How
since
many times
that
has he kissed Frank? Then Frank's pretending that...
Yeah, but then we had Bill groping Joe.
That's how it goes. These guys that are like super macho, they're always the ones.
They want the vitamin D. I decided, Martha, that I really want a Real House Husbands of New Jersey. I think it would be splendid. And if not a Real House Husbands, I want them to host a talk show like The View.
I kind of would just like to see them all on Naked and Afraid.
They would be hilarious.
They would be.
And we all know that Frank... Who do you think has the biggest dick out of Bill, Evan, Joey, and Frank? I think Evan.
I was going to say Evan.
Mm-hmm.
I swear I was going to say Evan.
I think Frank, unfortunately, has the smallest due to his...
I think so, too.
Steroid usage, anyway.
Melissa has some B-roll footage just sitting in the SUV like she's this tortured soul with this...
I had the same thought.
Yeah, exactly. To tell Tree or not to tell Tree, that is the question.
Whether to suffer.
Whether 'tis nobler.
Yeah. The slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Say that as Teresa.
I can't.
Okay.
I mean, she knows she's going to bring this information to the group. She could have warned Teresa ahead of time.
Yeah.
She could have texted her and been like, oh my God, guess what Danielle just said about you?
Yeah. Or pulled her aside at the party.
Camera.
Off camera.
But no.
How is Bill still standing? This is the same day.
I know. You know, that's the thing I was noticing too. It's like on Atlanta, they make these people do a lot in one day. That's a long day of filming.
It is.
That's rough.
It is.
So I guess Bill was able to sleep for a while.
Yeah.
Well, Teresa descends the staircase in her beautiful rose gold number.
Bigfoot couture. And she's wearing the same shoes.
Those same shoes that she wore to see Danielle. Boy, she doesn't know what she's in for. So everyone is salivating. Melissa comes in and her
center stage.
Her sisters are awful. I hate Melissa's whole family's trash.
Yeah.
They really are.
Yeah. Well, you're just jealous that they're old money.
Okay, right. I forgot. The Vanderbilts.
Yeah.
They all surround. It becomes like a circle.
Oh, yeah. She's center stage. Spotlight on her.
Yeah. Tell us. What did she say? What did she say? Wow. And now in her talking head, she had said, Danielle knows, like, she's a pathological liar, but she couldn't say this if it wasn't true. That doesn't really make any sense. I think what she means, though, is that she knows that it must be on camera or something. She couldn't get away with that kind of a lie.
Oh, yeah.
Because the things that she lies about, it's always stuff where it's like, we were talking, you know, in the car, off camera.
Yeah.
But when it's something that's been filmed, she has like a definitive look in her eye. That's how I knew that it was true. And she looked at me and said, yeah, do it.
And she was excited.
Teresa knows something's coming.
Oh, that look in her eye.
Because Melissa's like, well, she said something you're not going to like, Tree. And she's like, yeah, okay, what did she say? And now everyone's looking. They're all making these faces. She says that you knew that Danielle was going to pull Margaret's hair. And you told her to do it. And Trish's like...
Yeah. Margaret, I don't believe this.
Right away. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Dolores, right away. That's what she's doing. Making up more lies.
Yeah.
And Marge Sr.'s like...
Marge Sr. knows.
Yeah.
I don't believe it. Line felt very scripted to me, Martha.
But Joey is looking at Teresa like...
Oh, I missed that.
There's a great look that he gives her like...
You fucked
what
up.
did you...
Yeah.
So then Melissa, who loves her sister-in-law so much... And don't give me... I know she has every reason to hate Teresa. Don't think I fault her for this. But she's loving it. Teresa's trying to get away with it. Like, oh, yeah, she say, I don't know why Steven damn would do that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I'm not feeling so good.
Yeah.
A little nervous. But Teresa, is she lying? Yeah. I had a lot to drink.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You are an asshole. You're an asshole. She is. They cannot believe. Everyone's face is like...
Jackie.
She had to cop to it.
She had.
Dolores is like, you... But Dolores, instead of blaming Teresa, right away goes, wow, all this time, Trey, you've had her back. You've had Danielle's back, and look what she just did to you. Look what she just did to you.
As if
and
Teresa's
Teresa?
like a child, like a defenseless child who, has no choice.
No, she's got her Johnny Cochran there.
Yeah. And, Martha, Dolores and Melissa were both on screen watching.
They knew.
They knew.
I think they all had an inkling, except poor Marge. Teresa is more concerned with whether this footage is going to be used. She goes, I hope they don't use this. And Melissa goes, they are. And instantly we pan out to see all the cameras.
That was so
And she
good.
goes, she runs away, calling them, effing assholes. She storms up the stairs, takes her shoes off.
Yeah. I mean, when Bigfoot's mad, you can't be walking around in heels. I was thinking...
She knocks everything. She throws a drink on Dolores. She knocks the whole table over.
And I love Frank was sitting by and watching this, and he just sort of looks over and goes back to his conversation. I felt like this was the undoing of the Queen of Bravo. She said casual. I mean, it wasn't casual, but she said, I hope they don't show this.
I know.
You know there is so much that they have not shown over the years. They've scraped and bowed to her.
It never goes well when these housewives, especially the OGs, challenge the producers. Don't go there. Look what's happening to Nene Leakes.
And look what happened to Vicky Gunvalson.
This is not good when you start challenging them and questioning them. So now I'm starting to think of Law and Order because it's become like a hostage negotiation. Teresa barricades herself in the bedroom and they're like, we need ESU right now. Jennifer's like, Teresa, it's me. Go away, I'm calling an Uber. I mean, I'm going to recreate it.
Yeah, I think that needs to happen.
Yeah, it just does. The whole thing.
Teresa?
No, you need calling an Uber.
Trey, you have to come out here right now.
I gotta calm down. I'm not running away.
This is all Danielle's fault, Trey. You're not responsible for this.
Okay, you're right. Everybody knows it's all Danielle's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I'm gonna come out. I'm gonna call her right now. I'm gonna tell her we not friends no more. I don't care if she licked my pussy or not. She could get her own avocado breads. But yeah. No, everybody leave Bigfoot alone. Bigfoot's gonna blow up.
Well, fortunately, Dolores prevents that.
Well, then Melissa shows up. Melissa's sister's
The
it.
sister
They're
looks
all
like
swarming.
a witch.
Yeah, and they're like, you gotta come out, Tree. Nope, not happening. Can't make me. Not coming out. And then Dolores is like, hey, Trey, I don't want to bother you by talking, but I think there's redemption in the fact that you copped to it. She didn't cop to anything. She did not cop to it.
She was painted into a corner.
She didn't cop to it, and Melissa had to say, is she lying?
Yeah.
Because she was like, yeah, humana.
The fact that there's redemption, you know, she's what, 50 years old? Oh, stop. Whether you're creepy.
I see. Who said pulling the point now? Yeah, no, that's
Stop, you're creeping me out.
That's Steven Dan. What a troublemaker. Incited violence.
Steven Dan is bad.
Yeah, but is she lying? Humana. Oh no. They're not gonna put this in the show, right?
No, they are.
That's it! Bigfoot had too much. Now what makes her... This is copping to it. In Dolores' eyes. This is redemption.
But you know what?
Redemption!
This is...
As though she's like... What do you mean redemption?
But this is all Teresa is capable of, so, I mean, in a way...
Wait, what is this? The Joseph Campbell, the hero's journey?
Yeah.
This is Teresa's big moment of redemption?
Yeah. This is exactly. This is the climax.
This is her. She's Dorothy realizing she had the power all along. But yeah. Oh yeah. I did do it. There's no place like the Redwoods. What makes her finally come out is that Dolores is like, Trey, we all know you've been going through a lot, and it's that rat Danielle dragging you down. You're so right. I'm done with her. Yous was all right. I'm done with her. That's it. Is it? No more Danielle. Like, it doesn't matter how much Danielle has done through all of this. And even in this situation, I actually feel bad for Danielle.
Yeah.
Because this whole time, Teresa could have told her, like, look, please, I'll always have your back, but please don't, like, tell them I told you to do that. It's going to make me look really bad. Or, like, if I do cop to it, like, I'll do it on my own terms. Don't throw me. She's just, like, the minute Danielle did one thing to defend her name, that's it. She's a piece of garbage.
I'm done with her.
She's trash. Wow, Dolores, she was always right. My judgment is just...
Bang.
Bang. Oh, I got an scapegoat.
Yeah, a scapegoat. Did she say that before? I think she did.
No, she didn't.
Who said? No, somebody said. One of the housewives
That Danielle's a scapegoat?
A scapegoat.
Oh. No, but I imagine Teresa thinks it's a goat getting out
yeah,
of the
that's
petting
what
zoo.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now you trying to use me as an scapegoat.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, that's Danielle. Alright, everybody, get the fuck out. I'm gonna call her right now on speakerphone. This is such bullshit. This is scripted and it's voiceover. You know, Tamara had said.
Oh, yes.
And we always thought there was something to this. I've had moments where I'm like, this sounds like a voiceover, like it was added in. Someone asked her on Instagram, and now granted she lies a lot, but I do think this is true. They said that moment where early on in OC, where she's like, are you talking about the train? Yeah. We never saw her say that. We hear to Vicky, are you talking about the train? And then you see,
yeah,
Tara, no! And someone asked her, was that a voiceover? And she went, okay, hello, my best friend.
Hi, Trey.
Yeah, hi, Tree.
Trey.
I'm very, very upset with you. Tree, don't be mad at me, honey. Honey, no, don't be mad. I am mad. Okay, I can't be friends with you no more. We done. You're my scapegoats. Our avocado days are over. Okay, you can go and do yogas with someone else, with the Rosannas. I no, we're
you can't
done.
lick my pussy anymore.
No, that's it. And okay, no, but Tree, what about all the times we made love? No, those times are over too. Okay, no, no more playing with my prosciutto. No, Tree, no, honey, don't do this. Meep. That's it.
And then it's like, I feel like they should have cut to Danielle in her kitchen, trying to film her Danielle's kitchen and just flipping out, throwing all of her stuff onto the counter.
Joey Gorga appears to tell Teresa, he's like, where you going? You got to apologize to Marge. I'm gonna do it. Now Marge, when they cut to her, she's like, is she sorry that she did this? Or is she embarrassed that she's quiet?
The latter, I would have to say.
I think we all know. We all know what's going on here. Yeah, she's so sorry. She spent the whole season making Margaret kiss the ring, insulting her, torturing her, making her feel bad about every little thing she said, right? And Marge saying, I have to be the bigger person. You're going through a hard time, Teresa. Meanwhile, the whole time, you told that little snake to pull her hair.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, do it. So Margaret and Teresa have a conversation on the porch. Mm-hmm. It's like a Tennessee Williams play.
Yes, it is. They were missing fans.
Suddenly last summer.
Yeah. Quote some streetcar as Teresa.
Don't hang back with the roots.
I want to see Teresa.
Get out before I scream fire. I'm actually more amused by Danielle in all of these plays.
Danielle is
Blanche.
As Blanche. Do it now. Oh my God, Martha, please. Oh my God.
Western Union, I need to talk to Shep Huntley. Young man, come in.
You have to keep going.
Did anyone ever tell you you look like a young prince out of the Arabian Nights?
Wait. Did you try and do it as if she's doing an accent?
Okay. Okay. Stop, I can't.
Okay, I'm not gonna look.
Young man, did anyone ever tell you you look like a young prince out of the Arabian Nights? In the ending?
Yeah.
That's her. She's dependent on the kindness of strangers.
She is.
I know.
On Instagram.
Teresa has to apologize as she sits there in her rocking chair. Yeah, Margaret. I'm sorry. I feel really freaked out. I'm feeling really freaked out too, Teresa. This had to happen. They say, everything happens for reasons. And this was so that I will finally see Danielle's bad news. I finally got it.
She had this epiphany in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. All of a sudden. No, what she did was she found her out.
Yeah.
And Marge is like, I mean, are you just sorry that you found out? And Teresa's like, no, I just feel mad that, like, you would think, like, I'd be trying to hurt you. That's exactly what you did? Is it not?
It is, yeah.
You were part of trying to hurt her.
Yeah.
No, but, like, I feel mad because I don't want you to think that. I mean, you know, they don't really make up. She's like, yeah, okay, Margaret.
Margaret handled it well, I thought.
She leaves. She goes
As
back inside.
she's leaving, does she go, Teresa, oi.
I understand if you need some time. And just, she sits there alone. We go back in. There's some fooling around in the kitchen. Frank and Dolores are kissing again. Big no-no. And we get the end cards, which look really low budget. Like some kid made them on PowerPoint.
But they're just weak.
Very weak. It's like Jackie had a birthday party for her twins, and there was a movie night, and Jennifer wasn't invited. Jennifer wants a house in the Hamptons, but she doesn't want to be Jackie's neighbor. Marge finally settled with Vineyard Vines and is going to try and renovate her house.
Yeah.
Dolores finished building the house, but David is now living with her and Frank and Tanya, and she has no ring. Melissa and Joe got an au pair, and now she has more time for Envy, and Joe's wishing she had more time for fucking that ass. That's what it said for Tarzan.
Yeah.
And then it's time for Teresa's end card. But what we get is
a whole half hour.
I'm rocking to you. And that is what leads into, it became very cinematic, an epilogue.
I think it was...
It was sad. I mean, I love the way they did it. They wrapped up the season.
Yes.
They show her alone on the porch.
Yes.
Very good editing. And then the headlines.
Yes.
Joe Giudice is being deported, blah, blah, blah. And then the plane. While I feel that we've been on this ride with this family, we've seen the prison terms, we've seen them go through all of this, we've seen the girls grow up with it.
Mm-hmm.
We got closure. None of this should have been filmed. I felt very guilty watching it. I feel guilty talking about it.
I feel like it wouldn't have happened, though. If it was, you know, I feel like it's almost like these people are so hungry for attention and money that this wouldn't have even happened if cameras weren't involved.
Teresa explains that because we're going to Italy. Well, there's a convention of teachers and the girls have off for a week, so we're only going to go for a weekend.
And Bravo doesn't want to pay for more than a weekend.
That's really, I think, what it came down to.
That's pathetic. If you're going to put them through this, then at least treat them well.
It was like, it was kind of eerie because she's like, so where we're going, it's called Sala de Consalina. And it's once upon a time where I took the baby foots when they were very little and innocent. It's where my parents are from and Joe's parents are from.
I forgot all about that season, too.
It's so sad to see them. They were walking that same path when they were little, and here they are now. All big. And they're calling Joe and telling him they're coming. Alright, I did get choked up.
Martha got choked up.
When they ran screaming Daddy, actually the one who really got me the most was Melania.
Yeah.
She loves him so much.
She does.
She really does.
Yeah.
They are all emotional.
She's like the Soon Yi to his Woody Allen.
That is so awful of you to say.
Well, ever since she said she wishes she could touch her dad, that's really all I've thought about, Martha. I'm sorry.
You're a dark soul.
Yeah, and you don't like my doll, so whatever.
Adriana and Melania were the ones that moved me the most. Teresa kisses Joe, but it's just very like, she's like, yeah, didn't the baby foots get so tall? Mm-hmm. And then Teresa's speaking kind of broken Italian. It was really making me laugh.
It was.
They have to go walking up. She's like, you know, we can't just drive a car up. You know, this is a very, very, very old place where Joe lives, so we gotta go
Cars
up the
don't
stairs.
exist.
Yeah, it's we could take a donkey. So they go all the way up, and she's like, "Oh, ciao, come stai?" Dun, 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 dun. I mean, you know, it's like, wow, look at all this cheese, lasagna,
Bigfoot is
sausage.
in heaven.
She really is. She really is. You know, everybody's asking, like, how old are the girls? And it's all Joe's cousins and his family. And he's, like, explaining how he was dumped off the plane with nothing and everybody came together to help him. And he could have it worse.
He absolutely could, yeah.
The scene with the family was sweet. I really enjoyed that, like, Italian accordion music in the background.
Yes.
It was very like, this is the night, it's a beautiful night. Except it's not. Right away, they're driving to the hotel.
The girls.
The girls are driving Joe crazy. It's like, oh, you can't handle it? A-hole.
Maybe it was his idea to just do a weekend.
He couldn't deal with them arguing in the car.
I
And she's saying, "Hun, this is what I deal with all the time." The girls' behavior when they get to the hotel is like, they're used to being waited on in a way that they're not going to get in the middle of nowhere. I thought it was a nice enough hotel. It's like, what are you going to do? Considering where they are,
Well,
those are the accommodations.
Yeah, I just, there's so much luggage.
Because they're brats.
They're
And
brats.
Gia's the worst. I'm telling you, Gia has really... I'm not a fan anymore.
What she
I
said
didn't
to
like
the
that,
guy at the counter.
Yeah. Can someone just bring this up?
Please.
And then Melania's complaining she can't get her door open. They can't get anything done
Well, maybe
because
they're
they're
also
spoiled.
just tired.
They are tired, but they're bratty.
They are.
Very rude behavior. Joe and Teresa have a little alone time.
Very
discussing
romantic.
The sleeping arrangements. I think we'll be recreating that for
I think
you.
we will be, yes.
Good night. I thought it was dramatic that they had no music for this. There's usually a little something
you
in the
pick up
background.
on these things. I wouldn't have noticed.
They wanted us to feel the weight of the distance between them. It was really...
Masterful.
Joe wrote on Instagram that this was the moment when he realized it was over.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He said it was a moment that shouldn't have been filmed. He said that it's like in all his years of marriage, his wife never said no to sleeping with him. And he knew it was done right then and there. She doesn't want to sleep with him. She sends him on his merry way. Okay, you can pick me up in the morning.
I don't blame her.
No, she doesn't want to sleep in the bed with him. You know what? I'm actually proud of her.
Yeah.
Don't go and pretend to be. He wanted to be like everything's normal. We're all a couple again.
I think he was also probably extremely horny.
Yeah, he thought they were gonna have this romantic reunion.
Yeah, he
and
just wanted some Bigfoot pussy.
you know what I didn't get from him at all through this whole thing?
What?
No humility,
Remorse.
no kind of contrition. The next day, Joe tries again. He's like, "Wow, nice skin tight jeans that you got there, Trey." Yeah.
Curves.
That didn't go over well.
No.
Blows him off.
No.
They go to visit the Amalfi Coast. It's supposed to be beautiful. They're in the car.
It's
and
a rainbow.
While they're driving...
Oh, yeah, I know.
Do you want to do it? You do it. Oh, I heard when you see rainbows, it's supposed to be good luck. Good luck to you. You know, Joe mentions like all these things he'd love to do with her. He's like, you could still change your flight.
Oh, my God.
They stop at a jewelry shop, and Teresa's picking up things, I think things for her girls and whatnot. And he's like, "So Trey, you like that the three thing, like he's gonna buy for her?" No.
That scene bothered me. And Mommy, I want this. I want that.
Then they go visit a chocolate store. They're eating. I mean, he's.
Look at that chocolate running down there.
Yeah. Look at all that chocolate. And then they go to take pictures, and Gia's like, "I just felt a raindrop. Make it fast." So they take pictures, and we hear Joe say, "Come on, one of you and me, Trey." And she's like, "No, I'll take it." This got to me because this is when we get the flashback of them young in the early years when they actually loved each other.
Or liked each other.
She was pretty. She had a normal hairdo.
A normal voice.
A normal voice. I know. He's like, I did something special for you. Oh, that's so nice.
They all looked so much better in the early years. They all did. Just because of all the freaking makeup that they used.
But to see them the way they were, cuddling on the bed and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, he still was a scumbag.
He was, so. I know. But it just, I guess it's the passage of time.
Yeah.
This whole thing is a tragedy. I'm just sentimental, I guess. It's, we open this season with...
I don't think I didn't forget that. You're
Jackie.
Jackie.
That's what it all came down to in the end.
Maybe could we do like a little Barbara moment right now?
Thought you'd sleep with me, and she said no.
Teresa, can you hear me?
Send in the kids. I had said when we did the Joe and Teresa Unlocked special that he should do a Mrs. Doubtfire. Hey, my name is Maria Leone.
Yeah.
Then he could be with his kids again.
No, that won't work.
Doesn't. No, but in the movie, Robin Williams loves his children.
Yeah, no, Joe would last a week.
Yeah, he'd be like, Maria Leone. And then he'd be like, hey, kids, get the fuck out of the fucking kid. Do your fucking homework.
That's how they find out it's him.
Dad? Yeah, it's me. Get the fuck out of here. Maria, we love you so much, Maria. Yes, I love you too. Oh, yes. This is so cute. And then Teresa, oh, Maria, did the kids do their homework? You shut up, you fucking cunt.
Yeah. Fucking dumb bitch.
Maria.
It's my fucking wife. They show that clip over and over and over and over again. Oh, no, now you have to say, as Janine, I've had a fucking enough.
Oh, yeah, because that is something she would say. Yeah. The Mueller witch hunt. The fraudulent impeachment process. We've had a fucking enough. So they briefly have a nice dinner. It's just for a moment.
You cried.
It's sweet. And, Teresa's asking the kids, what was your favorite moment? And Melania's like, my favorite thing was hugging my dad.
It was like a jab at her.
I know. It felt like that, and I can't put
my father.
finger on
She
why.
asked it, and he goes, my father.
My father. She's crying. They're all so happy, and she's playing with him. She says he's got a big nose, and then Gia's like, that's where I got it. And then they do bring up that when Gia gets mad, her nose flares. Like,
yeah, you pointed that out before.
Yeah, when we're in the car going to ice. It's just like it was for just a moment, like old times. When Melania cried and said, I can't believe we're all together again. I can't.
What's so sad about it? Oh, Martha.
Because I know, like you said, she's like, we're all together again. And it's like...
And they're kind of hopeful, but it's it.
That's it. This is actually the last time you're all going to be together again like that.
Like that, yeah.
Teresa actually was my comic relief because as they were all crying, she was like, it just means so much to me to see my daughters all together.
I noticed that.
It made me snap out of it. And then there's a scene with Teresa and Joe where they have to talk about the state of things. They're sitting very far away from each other. Yeah, Joe is just like swishing his wine, and Teresa's like, so
on the other side of the couch.
So how do you feel? He's like, how do you feel? And she's like, well, you live here and I live in America.
I don't know why that was my favorite.
Because it's so obvious. And she's like, what do you think we're going to do? And he's like, well, we get on planes and visit each other in different places.
Oh, that sounds reasonable.
Yeah, he thinks like,
he thinks this is like, this is sex. That's all this is.
And he thinks that they can do it. They can make that work. Like, I'll fly to the Bahamas, you fly to the Bahamas.
Yeah.
And she's like, that's not what I want. Like, I want a partner with me, like, all the time. That's not what I want, Joe. And he just keeps on with his wine. And she goes, can you stop with your swooshing, your wines? You're drinking a lot. And he's like, that's how you're supposed to drink it, Trey. All of a sudden, Mr. Sophisticated Wine Drinker.
Yeah. By the way, he has been drinking a lot.
I'm looking to see if it's got legs. All right, well, look at me. I got legs. I have big bow-legged ones.
Yeah.
Look at me.
In tight jeans.
You look at me. Joe says they can't change where things are. And Teresa's like, I'm not saying you're supposed to, but Joe, like, you were supposed to protect me.
Martha, you're Teresa impersonation is becoming more humanized, which is really upsetting to me. I just needed to point that out.
She says he was supposed to protect her, and he didn't. And he says, look,
this gave me goosebumps.
It was a bogus crime. People don't even do time for that. And it's in that moment in her eyes. And she even says it. She's like, he hasn't changed. He hasn't. He hasn't changed one bit. He's not remorseful.
I have goosebumps again now. That is so bizarre.
For him to say that, he should have been begging for her forgiveness. Baby, let's try to make it work.
How could you spend, how much time did he spend in prison?
I don't know.
And then in ICE.
Yep, and then he's just...
There's no, like, you can't reflect, you're not going to reflect upon that.
Hey, we move forward, meet on the planes in different places, and...
Fuck. Unbelievable.
And he says, I can't believe it's making me sad, but he says, do you want to just end it right now? And she's like, you want me to lie to you? Like, yeah.
It is, you mentioned it was surreal. It is.
That's it. And she says, I hope you know that, like, I really, really don't want to hurt you. I only want you to be happy.
This is big.
And he says, me too. And that's the first time that they actually really sincerely hug.
Did you see her? Oh, first.
I can't help it. I can't. I'm sorry.
Crying over these beasts.
They're awful. It's just that that was the one moment of sincerity, Swampy.
That did stick out to me, the look in her
there's
eye.
so much tension the whole time, and all this charade, and all that they've been through, and finally she's able to tell him, like, no, it's done, and I only want you to be happy, and it's in that moment that they finally connect.
Yeah.
I felt really bad because that's it. Like, then they're leaving and the girls are hysterical.
Uh-huh.
And he says, this isn't the end. We're going to do this all the time. But, we know the reality is, no, they're not going to do this all the time. It was such an ordeal to get them there.
Yeah. No.
It's not going to be
They're
all the
too
time.
young.
He's going to move on. He's going to start a new family.
I am convinced he will have another child.
Life will never be the same for them, and I guess that's just the conclusion of this whole saga. We have been on this ride with them. I'm glad it's over. I'm glad that they're all free. I wish that he were a different person, but he isn't. He's never going to feel bad for what he did. He's always going to look at himself as the guy that got the raw deal. You know, you see your little baby Melania crying like that. You see, he's just such a... No, he hasn't changed. That's it, guys. I can't believe that's the end of the season. It was a good season.
It was tight.
I'm glad there wasn't that much filler. I enjoyed almost every episode.
I did too. I wish the same could be said for Atlanta.
But we'll keep going, and then
we'll have the reunions.
We have the reunions. We will be covering those.
We are.
That's going to be something else.
We're very excited. Although I do think Danielle will be in the final one. The third part. I don't think they're gonna string us along. I don't think they're gonna give us that in the first one.
I know. And then New York and Real Housewives of Golden Palm. I wish we could leave things on a funnier note.
Well, we can, because you're gonna say puta.
For old time's sake.
Yeah.
Alright, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. We love you.
We do.
You can find us on Instagram and Twitter at UnKind TV. Puta!
Oh, nice family.
Stop. Yeah, my little Melania.